Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be providing a long-term market analysis for Avalanche. In this video, I'll be covering some key levels of resistance that AVAX is currently retesting, some areas of support, as well as the AVAX Bitcoin ratio, and my overall takeaways. So if you guys enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, by the way, I will leave a link to my Twitter page in the description below. I'm fairly active over there as well if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. So first, I do want to start off on the AVAX USD pair and cover this moving average here I have marked out in blue. This is the 100-day simple moving average. Currently, Avalanche is retesting this level. Do keep in mind that Avalanche actually rejected off this level back here on this lower high in September. We came right up to this level and then rejected off that, coming back down to the support at these range lows around $15. We are once again getting that retest, so it's going to be very important to watch in the next few days, in the next few weeks, how Avalanche reacts to this moving average. If we were to have a move that breaks above this moving average, like we had back here in August, it's going to be very important to watch out to see if Avalanche can actually flip this back into support. So notice how on this move, when we did break above it, we came right back down, and we were unable to flip it into support. We fell right back through it, came under this, and this was actually a big deviation, a fake out above that level. So definitely pay attention to that in the next few weeks. And just as an illustration, what it would look like to be bullish getting back above this is if Avalanche can have some closing prices, make a higher high above that September high, come back down, and then flip this into support on any move retesting this moving average. So it looks something like that, and we're going to watch out to see if this moving average can start to slope back upwards. And you can consider the fact that if I zoom out here, this moving average has been downward sloping and acting as resistance since February, about 8 months ago. So it's extremely important to watch out to see how Avalanche reacts to this level. Again, if we do have that rejection similar to how we had in September, look out to the support I have marked out in green, ranging around $15. This is where buyers and demand started to step in on this capitulation back here in June. This is also where we found support back a few weeks ago. So if Avalanche does get a retest of this area, which there's certainly no guarantee, but if we were to reject off this moving average, come back down and retest this zone, this is where I would expect support to hold. And at that point, we just have to wait and see what happens and play it level by level. So now I'm going to talk about the Avalanche Bitcoin ratio, which is very important to watch out for. This is just showing us how Avalanche is performing with respect to Bitcoin. You can see it's about the same price it was back here on this capitulation in May. So Avalanche really hasn't had much overperformance or underperformance with respect to Bitcoin. It's really just kind of hanging out around this level. You can see it's coming up to retest these 2 weekly moving averages. The green one is the 21 EMA, and then the red one is the 20 SMA. Currently, these moving averages range from about 95,000 Satoshis all the way up to 99,000 Satoshis, and this has been a very key level to watch out throughout this bear market. You can see going all the way back here to when Avalanche lost this as support right here in April. Ever since then, it has acted as resistance. We had a big rejection right here in August on that lower high. We came up to this level, rejected off of it, and right now we've just bounced off support around 80,000 Satoshis. So again, we are retesting this level. It's going to be very important to watch out for how Avalanche respects these two moving averages going into the next few weeks. I would say that if we do have a continued rejection, look to see if Avalanche can continue to hold at this 80,000 Satoshi support level. Notice how all the way back here in February, that was the first peak on this weekly chart. Big weekly candle coming up all the way to around 135,000 Satoshis. But ultimately, this is where the candle closed. That was a resistance. We came back down, rejected, and then we had another rejection right here later on, a few months later in May. So this is going to be a very key level, especially considering how the bulls were able to hold this level on this fake out right here in June. Very quick move coming back above this, reclaiming it as support. So if we do have a breakout above these moving averages, that's going to be a very bullish sign. Again, you can see going all the way back here to August, when AVAX Bitcoin first broke above these moving averages, that led to a very significant rally. And then eventually we came back down and these moving averages started to act as our support. We had a bounce off this level, pivoted from there, and then started to make a new all-time high. So that's what we're going to be watching out for in the next few weeks for the AVAX Bitcoin ratio. This chart moving up would be very significant. It would mean that AVAX is starting to outperform Bitcoin, which would bring a lot of relative strength into this pair and potentially flip some of these resistance levels back into support. So I hope you guys did enjoy the content and the analysis. By the way, make sure to check out this channel's partners over at ftx.us. You can sign up to their exchange with the link in the description below or with my referral code SNOWYCrypto and get a 5% discount on exchange fees. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.